Wild Africa, the land of legends, where nature remains pristine and harsh. This is the kingdom of the ultimate predators, from the majestic lion, the swift cheetah, to the crocodiles that ambush in the deadly swamps. On the vast savanna or in the dense forests, the battle for survival takes place endlessly, where the strong dominate and the weak are forced to adapt or be eliminated. Let's explore this mysterious and harsh wild world with Nature Moment. Imagine standing in the vast expanse of the savanna, where the open space is immense and arid, yet brimming with vibrant life. Surrounding you are sparse grasses, dry bushes, and solid ground, with fresh air infused with the sense of sand and earth, blending with the breath of untamed nature. The sound of birds singing echoes from afar, and beneath the surface, tracks of wildlife such as springbok antelopes, meerkats and ostriches reveal that life is still thriving here. You are not just a passerby. You are part of the miraculous survival journey of the animals in a world that is both harsh and teeming with vitality. In the distance, a colossal giraffe is grazing on the leaves of tall trees, while cheetahs quietly stalk their prey, ready to sprint like a flash of lightning. Nearby, powerful lions, symbols of strength, are also moving through this wilderness. Every animal here has adapted remarkably to the arid environment, creating a perfect balance between life and death, freedom and challenge. The sky above is vast, where flocks of migratory birds soar, creating an expansive scene that blends space and time. Beneath the sparse canopies, small creatures like meerkats move nimbly, always alert to the dangers around them. Each species has its own way of life, demonstrating incredible resilience against the harshness of nature. The springbok antelopes, with their remarkable jumping ability, leap over bushes and dry grass, serving as a testament to the strength and agility of nature. The golden grasslands glimmering under the sunlight are the playground for all the animals here, painting a vivid picture of life and death, always in an endless cycle. Join Nature Moment on this thrilling journey to explore the mysterious wild beauty. Welcome to the savannah, where nature always brings wondrous surprises and challenges. The savanna, a mystical land with stunning landscapes located in the heart of Africa, is an area rich in unique biodiversity. Known for its vast grasslands, arid deserts, and majestic mountain ranges, the savanna is home to many unique wildlife species. The landscape here is diverse, with the red sands of the Kalahari Desert contrasting sharply against the lush green grasslands and sparse woodlands. The fauna of the savanna is abundant, including species such as antelope, lions, leopards, and countless rare birds. Notably, the animals here have developed unique survival strategies to adapt to the harsh conditions of their environment. Springbok antelopes are famous for their ability to leap up to 10 feet high, while predators like lions and leopards use speed and coordination to hunt. The animals in the savanna not only possess distinctive traits, but also exhibit characteristic social behaviors, such as herds of antelope that bond together to protect each other from threats. Despite the harsh living conditions, wildlife in the savanna thrives due to the perfect combination of food sources and suitable habitats. The savanna is not only a habitat for animals, but also a crucial part of Africa's natural ecosystem. With its dry climate, the savanna requires animals to withstand high temperatures and prolonged water scarcity. However, thanks to their remarkable adaptations, the animals here can sustain their lives and continue to thrive. The sparse grasses and dry bushes play a vital role in providing food and shelter for various animal species. The landscape here changes with the seasons, with rainy months bringing life to the grasslands and woodlands, while the dry season challenges animals to find water and food. The savanna embodies the resilience and strength of nature, where animals must fight to survive and thrive. Each species here has its own survival strategy, from herbivores to predators. Lions, antelopes, leopards, and many others live in a challenging environment that is also filled with raw, breathtaking beauty. The savanna is not only a habitat for wildlife, but also a vast space where the scenery continuously changes, creating a unique natural beauty. Each season in the savanna brings distinct changes, from the lush rainy season to the scorching dry season, where everything must adapt to survive. When the rainy season arrives, the landscape becomes more vibrant than ever, with animals blending into nature and sharing abundant resources. However, when the dry season comes, the atmosphere becomes harsher, life seems to contract, and animals must find ways to cope with the challenges of water and food scarcity. The dry grasslands stretch out, leaving only traces of the animals that have passed through, while drought-resistant bushes stand firm on the red sandy soil. The savanna is a challenging environment, yet it is also filled with mystery and wonder, where every animal must learn to survive according to nature's own rules. A prominent feature of the savanna is its vast, endless landscapes, where animals can move freely, hunt, and mate in an open space. This creates a perfect natural ecosystem where every species can find shelter and opportunities for survival, no matter how harsh the weather conditions may be. Lions, antelopes and leopards continue to traverse the expansive grasslands, searching for food and surviving under stressful and challenging conditions. Life in the savannah is an ongoing battle, where only the most adaptable and resilient species can survive long-term. The pristine landscape of the savannah, with its sprawling grasslands, red sand deserts, and distant mountain ranges, always presents a majestic beauty that is rare to find elsewhere. Even the harshness of the environment cannot prevent the animals here from thriving and continuing to survive through each season. The sparse vegetation, although limited during the dry season, remains the primary food source for herbivores, and finding water during the scorching summer months is a significant challenge. Springbok antelopes and other animals have also learned to overcome these hardships, using their hunting skills and quick movements to find food. Predators like lions employ patience and coordination to approach their prey, sustaining their lives through challenging hunts. In the vast expanse of the savannah, each species must fight to survive and maintain life, creating a closed survival circle. The absence of modern structures in the savannah helps preserve the integrity of the natural landscape, where humans are merely a small part of the wild ecosystem. The beauty of the savannah comes not only from its extraordinary wildlife, but also from the harmonious blend of nature, where every natural element plays a crucial role in sustaining life. Birds, reptiles, and insects are also indispensable parts of the savannah ecosystem, helping to maintain the natural balance in this wild environment. They perform essential roles, such as pollination, seed dispersal, and providing food for larger animals, contributing to the rich biodiversity of the savannah. Despite being one of the most challenging habitats, the savannah is always full of life and energy, creating an unending cycle of survival. The scenery here, although somewhat desolate and harsh, reflects the resilience and perfect adaptability of the animal species. Antelopes and other animals find suitable spaces to live, creating an essential part of the development of the savannah ecosystem. Each animal species plays a unique role in maintaining the balance of nature, from herbivores to predators. Lions, leopards, and other predatory animals continue to play a vital role in controlling the populations of herbivores, contributing to stability within the ecosystem. The animals in the savannah not only face challenges from nature, but also must find ways to coexist within a complex system where every element is closely interconnected. Occasionally, survival battles between species occur right before our eyes, highlighting the brutality, yet also the order of nature. However, the existence of the savannah and its wildlife remains a clear testament to the resilience and tenacity of the wild. In the savannah, every species must accept that life is an unending struggle, where only strong adaptability and survival skills allow them to continue living. Life in the savannah serves as a profound lesson in resilience and the ability to overcome challenges, with every creature fighting to sustain its existence. While we may not live in this wild environment, it is certain that in life we too must learn to adapt and strive continuously to survive. Every creature in the savannah, from the antelopes to the powerful lions, teaches us one thing: life is precious, and to preserve it, we must always be resilient and never give up. Female lions in the savannah live a lifestyle closely bonded with their pride. They have a strong social structure, where the females often maintain close relationships and care for the cubs together. Female lions are very dedicated to protecting the pride, especially when there is a threat from other animals. They tend to live in stable family groups, where coordination and mutual support are crucial for survival. Female lions often play a vital role in maintaining order and stability within lion society. The springbok, with its graceful appearance and innate strength, is one of the most remarkable animals of the savannah. With long legs and well-defined muscles, the springbok can jump high and run fast, allowing it to easily evade dangerous predators. These antelopes stand out with their bright-colored fur, creating a striking contrast against the golden grasslands of the savannah. The springbok is a characteristic antelope of South Africa, known for its remarkable survival skills and unparalleled agility in the wild. Whenever they sense danger, springboks leap into the air, performing spectacular jumps like a natural dance. Their agility is not only a weapon for escaping predators, but also a way to showcase their strength and resilience. Springboks can thrive in the arid environment of the savannah due to their ability to endure prolonged heat and lack of water. The most notable characteristic of springboks is their tendency to move in herds, where each antelope plays a vital role in sustaining life. Despite living in harsh conditions, springboks demonstrate exceptional strength through their ability to coordinate and protect one another within the herd. With a long tail and keen ears, springboks are always ready to face challenges and seize every opportunity to survive in the wild. The life of a springbok is not just a struggle for survival. It is also a lesson in unity, where each individual contributes to the survival of the entire herd. Just like springboks, in life, we sometimes need to be strong, agile, and know how to cooperate to overcome challenges. The endurance and adaptability of springboks are a testament that even in difficult circumstances, resilience and a spirit of solidarity are the keys to moving forward. Pigeons are often found soaring in the vast skies of the savanna, where the air is dry and cool. Although commonly associated with urban areas, pigeons can also inhabit wild regions, like the savanna, where they search for food and shelter. Flocks of pigeons typically move in groups, creating stunning sights as they fly together across the blue sky. In the savanna environment, pigeons prefer to live near water sources, where they can drink and forage for food. The feathers of pigeons, whether white or grey, blend perfectly with the expansive and arid landscape of the savanna. Pigeons in the savanna not only feed on seeds, but also find nourishment from the grasses and lush vegetation present in the area. The savanna, with its wide open skies, provides pigeons with an ideal space to fly and explore new areas. The presence of pigeons in the savanna symbolizes adaptation and survival in a harsh environment. As the sun sets, flocks of pigeons often gather and seek shelter to escape the daytime heat. Pigeons in the savanna can be an important part of the ecosystem, helping to maintain the balance of the wild environment through seed dispersal and pollination. Have you ever imagined that pigeons could adapt and thrive in a harsh environment like the savanna? Continue exploring fascinating aspects of the wild and its unique creatures with Nature Moment in this video. You will surely be surprised to learn that the springbok, a species with a slender body and long, strong legs, can jump as high as 10 feet. Indeed, not everyone knows that this animal has the ability to make continuous bursts of speed, creating spectacular displays of agility and velocity. Let's explore a bit about this animal, known as the springbok, which means leaping unicorn in Dutch. One easily recognizable feature is their bright white belly, along with white stripes that extend from their eyes to their noses. This combination makes them very distinct from other hoofed animals. You can easily notice their grace through their slender legs, which allow them to move quickly and perform incredible jumps. These characteristics have helped the springbok survive and thrive in harsh wild environments. But there's another interesting fact that few people know. Besides the name springbok, this antelope also has another name derived from Latin: marsupialization. This may surprise many, as the name evokes the image of a pouch-bearing animal like a kangaroo. However, this is merely a nickname symbolizing their impressive jumping ability. And just so you know, it's not only large animals that pose a threat to springboks. Even small birds like the ringdove can fall victim to tiny but incredibly cunning predators. Like many other animals, springboks do not live alone, but in herds. This not only enhances their survival chances, but also minimizes the risk from predators. They live in herds not just to share precious moments, but also to protect each other from lurking dangers. One thing is certain. Even in a herd, springbok can still encounter conflicts, especially among males. This is not always easy to notice, as they are fundamentally very similar in appearance and weight. Regardless of the relationships among herd members, you will be impressed by the grace and remarkable survival skills of this antelope. Even in a herd, springboks maintain their strength and agility, helping them shine in the challenging wild environment. Let's further explore the world of wildlife, where animals like the springbok not only amaze us with their speed, but also make us reflect on their miraculous survival strategies in a challenging world. In the wild, there's an interesting aspect that very few people notice: the balance between physical strength and mental fortitude. Springboks, or spiral-horned antelopes, can weigh between 66 and 88 pounds, and although they have horns, that is not the decisive weapon in their battles. In fact, their confrontations are more psychological, as the antelope that cannot withstand mental pressure will be the loser. Male springboks tend to stay fixed in one area and do not move around. However, whenever a female springbok arrives from another area, a confrontation may occur between the males to compete for territory. And despite the tense conflicts, it's interesting to note that the antelopes never use their horns to inflict serious wounds. We can learn that sometimes true strength lies not in winning through violence, but in the ability to overcome mental challenges and maintain calm in stressful situations. Now let's turn our attention to the well-known predator, the lion. Lions are not only the rulers of the grasslands, but also live in a unique social structure called a pride, a group of lions that live and hunt together. They are the primary hunters, but they are not the first to enjoy the spoils of the hunt. In fact, even though lionesses do the hunting and catch the prey, the male lion, the leader, is the first to eat. This creates a clear power division within lion society, helping to maintain order within the group. This is a natural rule that reinforces order and the role of each individual in the lion community. One little-known fact is that, although lionesses do the hunting, male lions rarely participate in this process. However, researchers have documented a few instances where male lions join in the hunt, but these occasions are primarily for them to eat alone, without sharing with anyone in the group. Lions are not only skilled hunters, but also strict enforcers of order within their group. Each lioness works hard during the hunt, but power still resides with the male lion, the leader. This creates a clear power structure in their society, where lionesses hunt and the males receive the first rewards. Even as the primary hunters, lionesses must accept this rule to maintain stability within the group. It is these rules that have allowed lions to survive in the harsh wilderness. Lions live by a strict order, where each member knows their role in sustaining life. This also reflects a natural consensus in lion society where power and responsibilities are clearly divided. Cheetahs, with their agility and remarkable patience, have a unique hunting strategy that helps them survive in the wild. Both lions and cheetahs have distinct living and hunting strategies, each demonstrating strength and excellent adaptation to the wild world. Life in lion society is not just about competition, but also about fairness in maintaining order and the role of each individual. Just like in our society, sometimes the division of power and responsibility is necessary to create stability and protect the community. Each species, from lions to cheetahs, teaches us lessons about adaptation and teamwork, helping us understand that, no matter the circumstances, patience and cooperation are always key to overcoming challenges. There is a beautiful wild animal known as the oryx, distinguished by its long and majestic horns. However, behind that beauty lies a deeply tragic story. This antelope species weighs between 220 and 310 pounds and stands about 3.3 feet tall, primarily feeding on grass, leaves, and young plants. Unfortunately, over the past decade, the oryx population has dramatically declined, particularly due to illegal hunting by poachers seeking their horns, which can grow up to 4 feet long. These horns are considered a part of natural beauty, yet they are the reason this antelope has been placed on the endangered species list in the Red Book. The horns of the oryx may not only be a part of this animal, but also a symbol of nature's deterioration as humanity continues to exploit without protecting it. When discussing intelligence in the animal kingdom, one cannot overlook the cheetah, a big cat known for its exceptional long-distance vision. They can detect prey from great distances, and once they have identified their target, they move almost silently to approach it. The tense hunt unfolds when the cheetah is just a few meters away from its target. Every movement must be extremely precise and delicate. The thrill and tension in that moment make it difficult for anyone witnessing the scene to look away. However, the fascination in the wild does not end with powerful predators. The animal kingdom also includes small creatures that possess unique and incredibly interesting traits. The suricata, also known as the meerkat, is a prime example. With their small bodies and bright eyes, they create a very adorable image. However, behind that cute exterior lies fierce competition and ruthless struggles between groups. Although they live in a large community with close relationships, meerkats can also become extremely brutal when defending their territory. Similar to meerkats, Congoni are a social species, but they do not engage in such senseless conflicts. Congoni live in groups of 10 to 20 individuals, and both males and females are nearly the same size. Although they may appear similar on the outside, each group has its own stories of struggle for survival. In a wild world full of challenges, each animal species must face its own dangers and trials, which are an essential part of their lives. The stories of these animals not only amaze us with their adaptability and resilience in the wild, but also prompt us to reflect on how humans confront nature and the challenges of survival. In the wild, there is a remarkable animal known for its long and beautiful horns, the oryx, a species of long-horned antelope. Their horns can reach up to 27.5 inches, and interestingly, the older the animal gets, the longer its horns become. However, there is another distinctive feature you may not know. Male oryxes almost never live alone. Instead, they always move separately and only join the females during the breeding season. This may relate to territorial protection and partly to maximize reproductive opportunities during the brief breeding period. Similar to humans, the gestation period for these animals lasts about 8 months, much like that of humans. Sometimes nature has a wonderful way of creating surprising coincidences. And if you're wondering when oryxes give birth, the answer is during the rainy season. The rainy season is the ideal time for them to reproduce, as the abundant food and water supply helps the young thrive. Oryx antelopes have a special ability to deal with threats from predators. They use strength and coordination within the herd to protect each other from enemies, which helps oryxes survive in a challenging wild environment. When faced with danger, they can run at high speeds to escape attacks. Interestingly, their agility and ability to unite as a group are crucial factors that help them maintain their lives in the harsh wilderness. Oryx antelopes typically move in herds, with each herd consisting of 10 to 20 individuals. Each herd has a dominant male, along with a few other males and many females. Remarkably, oryxes can endure extreme heat and can survive for long periods without water. They seem to possess a miraculous ability to thrive in the harsh desert environment. Just like the oryx in life, we also need to know how to unite and cooperate to overcome challenges and protect each other in difficult times. Oryx teaches us that in this world, it is not just individual strength, but resilience, unity, and adaptability that help us survive. Like the oryx, we sometimes face tough conditions, but with a spirit of solidarity and perseverance, we will always find a way to overcome. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to share your thoughts on how oryxes and other wild animals survive in this harsh environment. And continue to join Nature Moment to explore more fascinating facts about the wild animal kingdom in the next part of this video. The suricata, or meerkat, is a small mongoose that has an incredibly tight-knit and rule-bound society. Each group of meerkats has a clear division of labor, with lookouts playing a crucial role. These lookouts are responsible for protecting the group from dangers. And while on duty, they are not allowed to eat. During this time, the other members of the group can go foraging for food. Additionally, meerkats possess an exceptionally developed sense of smell. This helps them quickly locate their favorite food sources, ranging from insects and worms to reptiles. Whenever there is a threat, the lookouts immediately signal a warning to the entire group. In the wild, communication through sound and signals is vital, helping animals survive and deal with dangers. The sight of a group of meerkats working together to protect one another and cooperating closely for survival is a testament to the power of teamwork in nature. The intelligence and excellent teamwork of meerkats provide valuable lessons on how to face and overcome challenges in the wild. In the wild, each species of animal has its own unique survival strategies. Imagine a family of giant ostriches, where the young ones are gradually growing up. These families typically live in groups, consisting of 10 to 20 individuals, including newly hatched chicks. An ostrich egg can weigh up to 3.3 pounds, and its shell is extremely sturdy, protecting the life inside. Interestingly, during the incubation period, the female ostrich only sits on the eggs during the day, as her grey feathers help her blend into the surrounding landscape, providing excellent camouflage. However, at night, this duty is passed on to the male ostrich, whose black feathers help conceal his presence as darkness falls. In terms of diet, ostriches are omnivores, consuming both plant and animal matter. They prefer small fruits, flowers, and buds from plants. Interestingly, they are not shy about supplementing their diet with small animals such as lizards, insects, and even small turtles. One of the most remarkable things about ostriches is that they have no teeth. Because they lack teeth, ostriches use a special mechanism to grind their food. They swallow small stones that help crush food in their stomachs, creating an incredibly efficient digestive process provided by nature. However, human interaction with nature does not always yield positive results. A concerning issue is that due to human interference in their habitats, scientists have discovered metal fragments, plastic, and even wood in the digestive systems of ostriches. This not only highlights the dangers posed by human activities, but also raises questions about our responsibility to protect wildlife. Amid the constant changes in the wild environment, animal species from ostriches to predators like lions face harsh challenges. As we observe and learn from the resilience of these animals, it is also time for us to change how we treat nature to protect and sustain life in this wild world. In the wild, nothing is easy, not even for newborn lion cubs. Although lion cubs appear cute and lovable, they often become targets for adult lions within their own pride. Interestingly, during the 100 days of pregnancy, the females remain in the pride. But it is only when the cubs reach about 2 months of age that the mother returns fully to the pride. This is a survival strategy, as the mother wants to protect her young from danger right from the start. Strangely enough, while the young of other large animals may have better survival rates, only about 50% of lion cubs make it to adulthood. According to some other studies, this number is even lower, at around 20%. Lion cubs not only face dangers from other animals, but also from members of their own pride. This illustrates that in nature, life is never easy, even if you are a newborn lion cub. Just like lion cubs, in life we also encounter many challenges and dangers right from the beginning. But it is these challenges that help us grow. Sometimes, the protection and love from those around us are the motivation that helps us overcome difficulties, just like mother lions protecting their cubs. Life is never easy, but through each challenge, we learn to be more resilient and stronger, much like lion cubs gradually maturing in a perilous wild world. Switching to another animal, the cheetah is a well-known big cat, famous for its agility and ability to chase prey over long distances. Cheetahs have a unique hunting strategy where they not only seize opportunities, but also track their prey over extended distances. This makes them exceptional hunters in the wild. However, in a challenging world, prey is not the only one in danger. Young cheetahs also face attacks from larger members of the big cat family, including lions. Not only do cheetahs face challenges, but springboks also engage in an ongoing battle for survival. Although springboks possess impressive jumping abilities, capable of leaping almost straight up, they can easily become targets for predators like leopards and cheetahs. However, what's remarkable is that they can execute a series of powerful jumps, demonstrating surprising endurance. Furthermore, it becomes even more fascinating that springboks can not only jump once, but can perform a series of continuous leaps, making them true sprinters in the wild. The survival strategies of these animals are truly astonishing, showcasing their resilience and remarkable adaptability to their environment. In nature, every creature must constantly fight and adapt to survive, as nothing is guaranteed. Observing how they confront danger and overcome challenges, we can draw valuable lessons about resilience and survival in a world full of difficulties. In the wild, each species must develop unique survival strategies to cope with the harsh challenges of their environment. The springbok, a small but incredibly agile antelope, is a prime example. Their bodies are perfectly designed to deal with threat. They can jump high and run fast with an exceptionally impressive leaping ability. Additionally, springboks have an extremely keen sense of hearing, allowing them to detect danger from afar. When they sense a predator, they can immediately take off or begin a series of consecutive jumps to escape danger. However, in the wild, there is an undeniable factor to consider: the dangers posed by the surrounding environment. For instance, tall grass in the savanna can provide ideal hiding spots for predators. Animals like springboks truly must listen to nature to survive. However, the threat does not only come from other animals. Humans are also part of the problem. Hunting springboks for their meat and hides is not only a matter of protecting this species, but also part of the food supply chain in areas like South Africa. Although the number of springboks in reserves is steadily increasing, outside of these protected areas, they still face the risk of being hunted. Just like the animals in nature, in life, we must also continuously fight and adapt to overcome difficult challenges. The resilience of springboks, from their continuous leaps to their ability to evade danger, serves as a reminder that no matter how tough things get, we can always find a way to rise above. Every creature in the wild offers us a lesson about life, existence, and how to confront threats from both nature and humanity. When we talk about wildlife, we can't overlook the horned goose, a fascinating bird that inspired the character Zazu in the famous animated film The Lion King. With its distinctive long, curved yellow beak, the horned goose can reach a length of 8 inches, making it stand out in the bird community. Additionally, small animals like mice are not exempt from facing danger. With limited food resources, these small creatures sometimes become prey for other predators, such as leopards, creating a life that is highly competitive and harsh. If you find the horned goose interesting, don't forget to vote for number 1 to share your thoughts. Keep watching the video to discover more fascinating animal species with Nature Moment. Among small animals, squirrels are charming creatures that play a crucial role in the ecosystem. These squirrels not only rely on seeds, fruits, and roots they dig up from the ground, but they are also a favorite food source for many other animals, including leopards. While some species, like springboks, must fight every day to survive, others face constant threats from nature and predators. Especially when confronted with environmental changes and human impacts, you may wonder which animals can sustain their survival in such a challenging world. Next, we will move on to a larger animal, the glue. These antelopes have a robust body and can run at speeds of up to 50 miles. However, despite being strong and agile, they often become targets for predators, such as lions, leopards, and even crocodiles. Interestingly, during their migration in search of food, NAS can travel hundreds of miles, creating continuous migration patterns. What's even more remarkable is that when migrating, gnus do not travel alone. They undertake a synchronized journey, with all members of the herd moving at the same time. This is an incredibly smart survival strategy that helps them minimize the risk of being hunted. Even more fascinating, this coordinated migration also contributes to a healthy ecosystem, as predators and scavengers help maintain balance in their habitat. As for their breeding season, gnus have a particularly interesting trait. They give birth simultaneously, with about 80% of the calves being born between September and March, which is the beginning of the rainy season. The sight of thousands of calves being born at the same time creates an incredibly impressive natural spectacle. This synchronization in reproduction is a clever strategy that enhances the gnu's chances of survival in a challenging wild environment. Nature has skillfully equipped them with special abilities to cope with the dangers around them. We can learn a lot from the intelligence and survival strategies of NAS in the wild. In the wild, one of the most impressive creatures is the giraffe. This animal stands out not only for its enormous height, but also for its unique body structure that helps it survive in the harsh environment of the savanna. Giraffes can reach heights of 13 to 20 feet, a size unmatched in the animal kingdom. One of the key factors is their remarkable long neck. A giraffe's neck can be up to 6.5 feet long, consisting of 7 vertebrae, and despite its length, it remains extremely flexible, allowing them to easily reach high foliage without much movement. However, there's a little-known fact. Giraffes not only have long necks, but their legs are also incredibly sturdy and can be about 6.5 feet long. With such long legs and necks, giraffes need a strong heart to sustain their lives. A giraffe's heart must work vigorously to pump about 16 gallons of blood per minute throughout its tall body. An adult giraffe can have a heart that weighs up to 24 pounds, while a human heart only weighs about 0.5 to 0.8 pounds. The giraffe's heart can be compared to a super-powerful engine, enabling it to maintain its vitality despite its massive size. And not only do they have long necks and sturdy legs, But giraffes also possess a tongue that can reach up to 18 inches long. This long tongue not only helps them eat high leaves, but also allows them to perform a very special task, swatting away mosquitoes and other insects. The image of a giant giraffe using its long tongue like a fly swatter to chase away mosquitoes and insects is truly impressive. This not only makes them powerful creatures in nature, but also a symbol of remarkable adaptation to their environment. Just imagine a giraffe with a strong heart, long legs, and a neck reaching high among the treetops, creating a stunning picture of vitality and strength in the animal kingdom. Observing how giraffes exist and overcome the challenges of nature, we can draw valuable lessons about resilience and adaptability. We also need a strong heart to overcome the challenges in our own lives. Giraffes are magnificent animals, not only to admire but also to learn from, regarding adaptation and the extraordinary strength of nature. When we look at giant creatures like giraffes, we not only see the wonder in how nature equips them with superior abilities, but also feel the power and majesty of wildlife. Like giraffes in life, we sometimes face significant challenges, but with resilience and strength, we can overcome any difficulties. Giraffes teach us that to survive and thrive, we must learn to adapt to every circumstance, continually seeking ways to rise above any situation. Looking at the strengths and perseverance of giraffes, we understand that in life, each challenge is an opportunity for us to grow and become stronger. Imagine you are listening to the soft rustling sounds of a dry forest, where a fennec fox is quietly searching for food. With its long nose and keen sense of smell, it easily detects termites, insects, or other small animals like mice, bird eggs, and even nestlings. These characteristics make the fennec fox a highly skilled hunter, aptly named for its extremely sensitive hearing and its remarkable adaptability to its environment. When you step into a nature reserve, you will feel an extraordinary sense of peace. This is a place where animals and birds no longer have to worry about dangers from humans. In this space, they are the true kings, living and thriving freely without disturbance. These reserves not only protect wildlife, but also provide a place for people to observe them in their natural habitat. To have a safe and enjoyable trip to a reserve like Mabu, careful preparation is essential. You can't just show up without a plan. Visitors should bring enough water, food, and fuel. These are the bare essentials you need to survive in such a wilderness. But that's just the first step. You also need to choose the right mode of transportation and thoroughly research the behaviors and habits of the species in the reserve. Certainly, a journey through the reserve will not be easy. It can be extremely harsh, but this very challenge makes the trip memorable and meaningful. When the first rains of the season pour down on the savannah, the entire wilderness seems to come alive. Each drop of water carries the promise of rebirth, awakening the parched land and bringing about a dramatic transformation. The Teeming Triandra grasslands, reaching heights of up to 5 feet, rise like green walls obscuring the surrounding landscape. Herds of antelope and zebras no longer gather around fixed water sources as they do in the dry season. Instead, they begin to disperse, moving along the newly filled rivers created by the rains. In this context, lions, the great predators of the savannah, face a significant challenge: how to maintain the strength of the pride, defend their territory, and ensure a food supply in an ever-changing environment. With the arrival of the rainy season, life for the lions becomes more difficult. Large prey species like antelope and zebras no longer congregate in large herds near fixed water sources. Instead, they spread out, forcing lion prides to travel farther in search of food, sometimes up to 15 miles a day. Although the tall grass and wet ground may reduce the lion's ability to ambush, they do not give up. To cope, lions must adjust their tactics, relying on cooperation and more meticulous strategies to achieve success in their hunts. A pride of lions can consist of anywhere from 3 to 20 members. But contrary to the image of an absolute king that many envision, the true focus of the pride is the females. They are the ones who maintain the stability of the pride, taking on the responsibility of hunting and nurturing the next generations. The male lions, with their muscular bodies and dark manes, serve as protectors, standing against external threats to safeguard the group's territory. While the roles of each gender are clearly defined, the combination of females and males is a crucial factor in the pride's survival in a harsh environment. The way the females work together to hunt and protect the cubs is a clear testament to the strength of cooperation in lion society. However, life in the savannah is not solely about hunting. The rainy season brings significant changes for the cubs. As other predators, such as hyenas and leopards, become more active, the threat to the cubs also increases. To protect their young, the females in the lion pride must employ careful defensive strategies. They build dens in elevated areas, far from flood-prone regions. Here, the females take turns keeping watch, safeguarding the cubs from dangers. This is not only a responsibility, but also a reflection of a strong social bond, showcasing the unity and affection within the pride. The locust season has arrived, and as the rains sweep across the savannah, everything seems to change completely. When the rainy season arrives, the savannah awakens with new life. But that doesn't mean life becomes easier for the lions. On the contrary, the challenges of hunting become even greater. The wetlands slow down the hunt, while dense vegetation up to 5 feet tall obscures everything around, reducing visibility and making it difficult to approach. However, The lionesses, often moving in groups of 2 to 4, can still employ highly effective hunting strategies. They move quietly and stealthily, step by step, blending into the surrounding landscape without being detected. Thanks to their ambush tactics in the tall grass, their success rate can rise to 40%, surpassing any other predator under similar conditions. When the distance closes to 10 to 20 feet, a lion suddenly leaps out, attacking with deadly speed and precision. The other lions in the group quickly surround the prey, blocking all escape routes. This strategy is particularly effective against large and less agile prey, like buffalo or even giraffes. Although the rainy season brings its share of difficulties, it cannot be denied that these challenges further highlight the intelligence, organization, and skilled hunting abilities of the lions. Ambushes in tall grass, tactical encirclements, and even solitary night hunts all demonstrate that lions are not only powerful warriors, but also true artists in this natural drama. The roars echoing across the savannah as the lions lead the wildlife are not only symbols of strength and power, but also lessons in adaptability, resilience, and the will to fight. Lions are not just warriors, they are brilliant strategists. Meanwhile, the role of the male lions is entirely different. Male lions, although not directly involved in most hunts, accounting for only about 5 to 10% of them, play a crucial role in protecting territory and maintaining the pride's power. They are steadfast guardians, responsible for protecting the group from external threats. Male lions are not merely there to pose. They are gatekeepers, ready to defend and fight when necessary. However, as the rainy season arrives, new challenges emerge, especially as hyena packs become more active and male lions must face new threats. From territorial incursions to power struggles with younger male lions in the pride. Life for lions during the rainy season is not just a battle against nature, but also a continuous struggle against those who seek to overthrow their dominance. Unity within the pride will be the decisive factor that helps them overcome all challenges in this harsh wilderness. Each struggle, each challenge is a new chapter in the grand story of the savannah, where the strength, intelligence, and resilience of these wild warriors will continue to be tested and celebrated. As the rainy season passes, the savannah becomes desolate and barren, as if nature has drained all life from this land. Yet the lions, with their strength and resilience, remain unyielding. Male lions, with powerful bodies weighing up to 420 pounds, not only use their physical strength to defend territory, but also their mighty roars, which can be heard up to 5 miles away, to assert their dominance. Each roar is not just a declaration of power, but also a clear message, a signal to all intruders that this is their territory. However, in this harsh world, a roar is sometimes not enough to deter enemies. Hyena packs, the sworn enemies of lions, always look for opportunities to exploit. When they attack in groups of 10 to 20, they use a mob tactic, creating chaos and disrupting the lion's formation. A male lion, although capable of easily attacking and severely injuring a single hyena, may still be cautious in the presence of an entire pack. Nevertheless, the strength of the male lion lies not only in its physical power, but also in its ability to maintain balance in these confrontations, forcing hyena packs to retreat when faced with their ferocity. The rainy season does not weaken the power of lions. On the contrary, it highlights their intelligence and social organization. Lions are not just fierce warriors, they are also artists in the survival struggle of nature, knowing how to adapt and persist through all challenges. The life of a lion resembles the ongoing challenges in our lives, where only resilience and intelligence can help us overcome difficulties. Just like male lions protect their territory, we too must hold our ground in a competitive world, while also knowing how to maintain stability and unity. Each resonant roar of a lion is not just a statement of power, but also a reminder of the strength of perseverance and leadership, essential elements in this challenging life. Do you think the resilience and intelligence of lions can overcome all challenges in the savannah, or will they face even stronger opponents in the future? Join Nature Moment as we continue to explore the dramatic wild moments where each confrontation between lions and hyenas reveals thrilling and heart-stopping surprises. However, the dry season brings a different challenge, as the ground cracks and the silhouettes of migrating animals vanish in the sweltering air. Temperatures above 104 degrees Fahrenheit make everything arid, from the once lush timid triandra grasses during the rainy season, now reduced to dry, brittle bushes. At this time, the competition between lions and hyenas becomes fiercer than ever. During the dry season, herds of antelope, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles, the favorite prey of lions and hyenas, gather around the remaining water sources. However, the limited water supply is insufficient to meet the needs of all the animal species. This scarcity forces both lions and hyenas to alter their strategies, and at times they must confront each other directly in life-and-death battles. In this harsh environment, lions and hyenas must adapt their strategies to survive, as everything endures the relentless stress of scarcity and competition. The dry season is not only a challenge for the animal species, but also a critical time for the survival of all creatures in the savanna. Competition becomes more intense, and every step taken by the animals is a continuous struggle. The story of the savanna, where strength and resilience are constantly tested, remains a profound lesson in adaptation, fighting, and survival in this wild world. When the dry season arrives, the savanna becomes more brutal than ever. The arid landscape forces predators to leave their natural hiding places, and the open areas now not only reduce ambush opportunities, but also increase direct confrontations between lions and hyenas. In these extremely harsh conditions, both lions and hyenas must adjust their behaviors to conserve energy. To avoid the intense heat, lions reduce their activity levels by up to 20%, primarily hunting at night. In contrast, hyenas, with their superior heat tolerance and ability to cool their bodies through panting, can remain active throughout the day, gaining an advantage in chasing and competing for food. As the dry, harsh winds of the dry season blow across the savanna, the landscape seems to pause under the oppressive heat. The once lush, temid Triandra grasslands have now become withered and brittle, ready to ignite under the scorching sun. Just a single lightning strike or a small spark can ignite a massive fire, spreading rapidly and incinerating thousands of plants, creating a dark and desolate scene. Although fire is a part of the natural cycle, it also causes significant destruction. Each year, over 10 million square kilometers of savanna are burned, turning vibrant landscapes into wastelands where life is obliterated. This devastation not only affects plant life, but also profoundly impacts animal species. Herds of antelopes, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles, favorite prey of lions and hyenas, must migrate to distant lands in search of water and food. This creates a dangerous gap in the food chain, making survival more challenging for the predators. With the decline in prey, the desolate landscapes left by fire pose a significant challenge for lions. With no tall grass to hide in, lions must change their hunting strategies, facing the reality that every movement becomes easily detectable under the blazing sun. Meanwhile, hyenas, with their agility and superior endurance, can exploit these open areas to hunt and track lion prides. Their flexibility and hunting prowess in difficult conditions allow hyenas to adapt easily to the harsh environment of the dry season. The vast and open spaces not only provide an advantage for hyenas, but also serve as places for them to mark territory and search for food. This creates a tense and ongoing rivalry between the two top predators of the savanna. The dry season is not only a test of physical strength, but also a challenge of adaptability and resilience for each species. In this struggle, survival depends not only on strength, but also on the ability to change and cope with challenges from nature. As the dry season extends, the savanna becomes more unforgiving than ever. The landscape turns barren, and with the lack of food, herds of antelope, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles, the primary prey of lions and hyenas, are forced to travel farther in search of sustenance. According to an ecological report from 2023, the number of antelope in drought-affected areas has decreased by up to 40%, leaving deadly gaps in the food chain. As prey becomes scarce, the interactions between lions and hyenas extend beyond mere competition for food to include rivalry and scavenging for carcasses to survive. A dead antelope left under the scorching heat can become a hotspot for fierce battles, but it also serves as a vital resource for both predator species in their ongoing fight for survival. The dry season forces both lions and hyenas to adjust their hunting strategies. With the decline of antelope and zebra populations, lions must conserve energy and hunt more selectively, or even steal prey from hyenas. A study conducted in the Ngorongoro crater in 2024 indicated that 20% of a lion's meals during the dry season come from carcasses left behind by hyenas. Meanwhile, hyenas, with their relentless hunting instincts, also face pressure from lions. They seize every opportunity to feed on carcasses from prey that have succumbed to exhaustion or dehydration. According to data from the same year, 35% of a hyena's meals consist of carcasses they have taken from lions. In this survival spiral, lions and hyenas not only compete directly, but also indirectly affect herbivore populations, meaning that any changes in the ecosystem impact the entire food chain. Life in the dry season serves as a metaphor for our own existence. Sometimes survival depends not only on strength, but also on the ability to change and adapt to relentless challenges. Like lions and hyenas, we must also learn to seize every opportunity during tough times, while knowing how to fight to protect what is most precious. In the wild, as in life, everything is interconnected. Every change, no matter how small, can have significant effects. And only resilience and wisdom can keep us steady in these survival battles. When competition becomes fierce, herbivores like antelopes, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles not only face food shortages, but also the increased risk of being hunted. Carcasses serve not only as a food source for powerful predators, but also become valuable goods for other hunters, like leopards, cheetahs, and even birds, such as vultures. Leopards are sophisticated hunters employing different tactics compared to lions or hyenas. Instead of attacking in groups, leopards seek out smaller prey and take them up into trees to avoid the attention of larger predators. However, during the dry season, When carcasses become scarce, this strategy can sometimes prove ineffective. Lions or hyenas may come and steal the leopard's prey, forcing them to back off and leaving an easy gift for the stronger hunters. These confrontations are not just a struggle for food, but also a fight for survival for all species in this land. In a 2024 study at the Ngorongoro crater, a notable finding was made. 25% of hyena meals during the dry season came from carcasses left behind by leopards. This allows hyenas to avoid direct confrontations with lions, instead taking advantage of opportunities provided by nature to alleviate the pressure of hunting, thereby increasing their chances of survival during tough times. Yet, in this world, only cooperation and adaptation are vital. Leopards, with their excellent camouflage, are stealthy hunters, while cheetahs dominate in speed. They can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, allowing them to hunt quickly and efficiently, especially targeting smaller prey like Thompson's gazelles. However, in a world where strength and numbers dictate the game, speed is not always the deciding factor. When lions or hyenas appear, cheetahs often have to back off, leaving their prey for the stronger hunters. According to data from the London Zoological Society in 2023, 20% of cheetah meals during the dry season are stolen by hyenas. But this opens up opportunities for both lions and hyenas, allowing them to conserve energy by not having to hunt new prey, especially when food sources become scarce. Life in the wild, much like our own, is not just a competition of strength, but also about the ability to adapt and seize opportunities when necessary. Like leopards and cheetahs, we sometimes have to know when to step back, make way for challenging times, and find ways to recharge to continue our journey. In this life, cooperation and resilience are the key factors that help us overcome challenges, even when the path ahead is filled with relentless struggles. When large predators like lions and hyenas compete for territory, the skies of the savannah belong to the tireless watchers, the vultures. Vultures, with their broad wings, can soar for miles to locate carcasses, alerting large predators like lions and hyenas to sources of food. Vultures not only signal the presence of prey, but also act as skilled usurpers. They are the first to feed, rushing to the soft parts of the carcass, such as the nutrient-rich internal organs. According to a study in Serengeti National Park, vultures can consume 15% to 20% of the weight of a carcass, forcing large predators like lions and hyenas to act quickly before the food disappears. The presence of vultures during the dry season not only accelerates the competition for food, but also intensifies the struggle for control over resources in the savannah. However, the presence of smaller predators, such as wild dogs or mongooses, cannot be overlooked. They do not engage in direct competition. Instead, they act stealthily, scavenging the leftovers left by larger predators. Although they do not compete directly, their presence still adds pressure to the resources during the dry season. And the presence of predators and scavengers not only creates a rich ecosystem, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the food chain. Each carcass is not only a source of food, but also a front in the ongoing battle for survival among species. In the wild ecosystem, every creature, whether a fierce predator or a discreet scavenger, plays an essential role in the food chain. Their indirect interactions not only help maintain natural balance, but also reflect the complexity of the ecosystem, where the death of one organism marks the beginning of a new life cycle for many others. During the dry season, when water sources become scarce and food is limited, all these creatures face significant challenges, not only from other species, but also from changes in their own environment. However, when the rainy season arrives, the savanna begins to rejuvenate. New grass sprouts from the barren soil, signaling the return of herds of antelope and zebra. In a world filled with challenges, interdependence within the food chain remains a vital factor for maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. But more concerning is another, more intense challenge that is gradually taking shape. The sun shines brightly in the savanna sky, its rays sharp as blades, scorching the cracked ground beneath. The highest temperatures have never been so harsh, and the dry season seems to stretch on endlessly. The heat not only parches the land, but also obliterates all traces of life, creating an unceasing struggle for survival, where top predators like lions and hyenas must fight not only against each other, but also face a much stronger enemy, their own habitat, and human. According to a report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCPC, in 2023, temperatures in areas like the Serengeti ecosystem and the Ngorongoro crater have risen by 1.5 DGF over the past century. The rainy season has shortened, while the dry season has lengthened, making natural resources increasingly scarce. Herbivores, such as antelope and zebras, must travel farther, crossing dry fields in search of water and food. However, even the strongest species cannot withstand these significant changes. About 30% of the zebra antelope population dies during the dry season due to exhaustion and lack of water. These carcasses become valuable resources, but they are still insufficient to halt the ongoing battle between lions and hyenas. Wildfires, part of the natural cycle, have now spiraled out of control. Climate change has caused these fires to occur more frequently and intensely. Lush green lands have been scorched, eliminating the hiding and ambush areas for lions and hyenas, forcing them to confront each other on open plains with no shelter. A study in 2024 at Kruger National Park found that after major fires, confrontations between lions and hyenas increased by up to 45%, as territorial boundaries now consist only of ashes. These changes are challenging the survival of lions and hyenas in an increasingly harsh environment. As their habitat no longer provides enough for survival, wildlife is forced to alter its survival strategies. Natural forces, no matter how powerful, cannot withstand the growing human intervention in the ecosystem. In the unending struggle between organisms and the environment, the stability of the savanna is becoming increasingly fragile as humans continue to exert a strong influence on everything. Over the past 50 years, 75% of the savanna has been converted into agricultural land and residential areas, according to a report by the World Wildlife Fund. WWW. The natural migration corridors of herbivores have been severed by roads, fences, and even cattle pastures. Reserves like the Mara National Reserve now face an ongoing conflict between conservation and human livelihood needs. These changes profoundly affect the hunting strategies of lions and hyenas, as the herds of antelope and zebras, their primary food source, no longer migrate freely as they once did. This makes them easier prey for predators, but at the same time, this food source is unstable and full of challenges. As food becomes scarce, lions and hyenas are forced to expand their hunting territories, leading to overlapping territories and increased conflict. However, this confrontation is not only between the two predator species. Lion attacks on livestock and hyena incursions into residential areas in search of food are becoming more common. According to Panthera, the number of lions killed by humans has increased by 10% in the past 5 years, particularly in border areas between the savanna and agricultural regions. Hyenas are not exempt from this situation. They are often killed by poison traps or exterminated when they invade farms, with over 200 incidents reported annually in Kenya. As life in the savanna becomes increasingly threatened by climate change, habitat loss and human intervention, species like lions and hyenas must not only compete with each other, but also find ways to adapt and survive. Life in the savanna is not just a battle between species. It is also a relentless struggle with the environment and the changes brought about by humans, reminding us that every creature has a right to exist. But sometimes survival must confront challenges we inadvertently create. Like these wild animals, we too face relentless impacts from the environment and society. And only our ability to adapt can help us overcome these challenges. The story of life in the savanna is not just about nature. It serves as a reminder of the importance of protecting and maintaining the balance between humans and nature before it is too late. However, in this challenging context, new conservation initiatives are bringing hope to this ecosystem. Parks like Serengeti National Park and Masai Mara National Reserve have been expanded by over 1,000 square miles, creating ecological corridors that connect previously isolated areas. These corridors allow migratory animals to move freely without being blocked by artificial barriers, helping to reduce the mortality rate from human-wildlife conflicts by up to 20%. Additionally, over 50 miles of electric fencing have been installed at Amboseli National Park, protecting livestock and minimizing confrontations between lions, hyenas, and local communities. Modern technology has become an important tool in conservation efforts. These measures not only help protect wildlife, but also contribute to reducing conflicts between species and humans. In wildlife conservation, an important tool has been implemented at Kruger National Park. GPS collar systems and smart cameras using artificial intelligence, AI. These technologies allow for tracking the movements of lions and hyenas while predicting areas where conflicts may occur, helping to reduce confrontations by up to 30%. Furthermore, a major project like the Great Green Wall is restoring vegetation, creating a stable food source for herbivores, a crucial link in the savanna food chain. However, it is not only modern technologies that play a vital role in conservation. At the beginning of the 21st century, the lion population in Kenya dramatically declined to fewer than 2,000 individuals, largely due to conflicts with the Maasai community. But in the face of extinction, a program called Lion Guardians was launched, bringing new hope for this iconic species. This program has recruited the very Maasai people who once viewed lions as enemies to become lion protectors. By combining traditional knowledge with modern technology, such as GPS collars and surveillance cameras, they have helped reduce the number of lions killed in the area by up to 90%. Notably, the reward system for each protected lion has turned conservation efforts into a stable source of income for the community, while increasing the lion population in Amboseli from 11 in 2007 to over 200 in 2023. This is not only an impressive milestone in conservation, but also demonstrates that when humans and nature collaborate, the regeneration of nature can be achieved, even when it seems lost forever. Wildlife conservation is not only the responsibility of large organizations, but also the duty of each of us. You can start taking action today by supporting conservation organizations, minimizing the use of environmentally harmful products, and helping raise community awareness about the importance of protecting nature. Every small action you take contributes to building a sustainable future for our planet. If you have ever had the opportunity to visit the African savannah, please share your story in the comments section below this video. Your stories not only inspire, but also help raise awareness about the importance of nature conservation. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the Nature Moment channel, and turn on notifications to continue exploring exciting adventures with us, as well as to follow the challenging survival journey of wildlife in the African savannah. Thank you for taking the time to watch and support us. We hope these stories continue to bring you exciting and meaningful moments. This is a place where animals not only exist, but also take center stage in an endless tale of strength, strategy, and perseverance. During the migration season, millions of African antelope create vibrant rivers, flowing across the arid plains. These tireless creatures are not only prey for predators, but also a crucial part of the food chain in the ecosystem. They traverse the savanna on a journey of over 1,000 miles, seeking lush pastures where life can continue. And then, amidst the sprawling grasslands, majestic baobab trees rise up to 100 feet tall, like natural fortresses, storing hundreds of gallons of water in their trunks, providing shelter not only for animals, but also for humans during the harsh, dry months. Acacia trees, with their broad canopies resembling giant umbrellas, are the primary food source for giraffes, the tallest animals on the planet. And then the water holes, where life is sustained and protected, become gathering places for all creatures, competing for every precious drop of water before the brutal drought sets in. Here, crocodiles lie in wait, silently lurking for the perfect moment to snap up anyone who comes too close. The savanna is not only home to colossal animals, but also a complex ecosystem where creatures interact to sustain life. Cape buffalo, weighing up to 2,200 pounds, and elephants, the massive living machines weighing several tons, share their habitat with tiny creatures like ladybugs, tireless workers recycling waste to enrich the soil. Life here is always changing, constantly moving, with battles that never truly end. Lions and hyenas, relentless adversaries, engage in fierce confrontations every time they meet. Lions, potentially the ultimate predators, stand at the top of the food chain, but hyenas are not easy opponents. They hunt in packs, exhibiting superior intelligence and cunning. A battle between these two species is a combination of strength and strategy, a struggle not just for survival, but also to assert dominance. Life in the savanna is truly a wild opera, where every chase, every roar, and every pursuit is a note in the symphony of untamed nature. And then, in the vast expanse of over 5 million square miles, the savanna stretches from east to South Africa, with each patch of land telling a different story, all revolving around a common theme: the fragile balance between life and death. The battle between lions and hyenas continues, with no end in sight, like a play that never stops. The strength of a solitary warrior and the cooperation of a whole pack always clash, creating unpredictable surprises. In the savanna, resilience and strategy are always the key factors determining the survival of each species. The story of the savanna will continue to unfold in the relentless battles, where every creature plays an important role in this wild life. In the wild world of the savanna, lions are not only powerful creatures, but also excellent strategists. Adult lions can grow up to 11.5 feet long and reach a height of 4 feet at the shoulder, relying not just on physical strength, but also on intelligence to hunt. Lions live in prides, typically consisting of 10 to 15 members, with the females taking on the role of hunting to feed the entire group. Each hunt is a lesson in strategy and cooperation. A lioness can ambush zebras or antelopes, using the shade from acacia trees to hide, before launching an attack at speeds of up to 50 mph, seizing her prey in a swift strike. However, the life of a lion is not solely centered around hunting for survival. They also play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. By controlling the populations of herbivores, lions prevent overgrazing of the grasslands, helping to protect the continuous regeneration of resources for all species. So, are lions truly the kings of the savannah? The answer may come as a challenge from the hyena, those tenacious and cunning predators. Hyenas, often labeled as scavengers, are actually skilled hunters, especially when they hunt in packs. Although an adult hyena weighs only about 155 pounds, their bite force is incredibly powerful, reaching up to 10,000 psi, which is twice that of a male lion. This allows them not only to scavenge, but also to hunt large prey, including massive buffalo. With their excellent cooperation skills and intelligent hunting tactics, hyenas have proven that they are not just challengers, but formidable opponents, even for the strongest predators. The relationship between lions and hyenas is never peaceful. They not only compete for food, but are also natural enemies that cannot coexist peacefully. A study in 2023 showed that up to 58.6% of their food sources overlap, leading to inevitable and fierce confrontations. Although they are sworn enemies, the conflict between lions and hyenas plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of nature. These struggles prevent any one species from becoming dominant, ensuring that the savanna ecosystem remains harmonious. In the wild world of the savanna, life and death are always intertwined. This is not just a challenging habitat, but a complex ecosystem where every creature, from powerful lions to clever hyenas, must fight to survive. In the wild world of the savanna, where life and death constantly intertwine, an unyielding battle rages between strength and intelligence. The lions, the kings of the savanna, possess not only superior physical power, but also genius, strategic skill. At Chobe National Park, lions do not just hunt spontaneously, they execute attacks with perfect coordination, like a well-trained army. In a harsh environment, where the land is arid and water is extremely scarce, their fighting abilities are tested with every hunt. However, despite these lions achieving success in about 25–30% of their hunts, they face a significant challenge. Lions may be powerful warriors, but hyenas symbolize perseverance and adaptability. With an incredibly strong bite, hyenas can crush bones as if they were merely dry twigs. Yet the strength of hyenas lies not only in their sharp teeth, but also in their teamwork, with packs that can number between 70 to 80 members. These groups not only hunt, but also seize any opportunity to scavenge the carcasses of other animals. Hyenas can run continuously for over 5 miles without tiring, causing antelopes or lions to become exhausted before they are taken down. Notably, at Shob, no meal comes easily. The struggle between lions and hyenas for scavenged carcasses is ongoing. According to a 2023 study, hyenas claimed about 63% of the carcasses that lions hunted. However, lions do not easily back down. With strength and strategy, they frequently fend off hyena attacks, sometimes even killing hyenas to protect their territory. The last remaining waterholes during the dry season, where all creatures must gather to quench their thirst, become battlegrounds. Animals compete for access to drinking water, and once again the confrontation between lions and hyenas unfolds. Lions, with their overwhelming strength, dominate through sheer power, while hyenas, with their patience and superior tactics, gain the upper hand through their larger numbers. These struggles not only create tension between species, but also maintain the balance of the savanna ecosystem, preventing any one species from becoming too dominant, while ensuring that every creature must fight to survive. The conflict is not just a confrontation between the strong, it is also a lesson in perseverance and the determination to never give up. Just like the animals here, we in this life must learn to face challenges, continuously fighting to overcome difficulties. It is in these struggles that we find our inner strength and understand that only through cooperation, perseverance, and strategy can we survive and thrive. In the wild world of the savannah, the battle never ends. From early morning until late at night, each clash between lions and hyenas is not just a matter of pure instinct, but a relentless confrontation between strength and intelligence. Lions, with their majestic stature and superior strength, stand firm as the kings of the food chain. But don't be quick to assume that victory is in the hands of these warriors. Facing them are hyenas, clever and resilient fighters, capable of coordinating and battling with both wit and endurance. When it comes to hunting tactics, lions demonstrate perfection in their coordination. Lionesses, agile and patient, can move silently, taking advantage of the shadows of the acacia trees and the faint light of the moon to approach their prey. Each step they take is as light as a breeze, yet contains pent-up power, ready to explode in an instant. When attacking, lions target the weak points of their prey, such as the neck, back, or belly. Each bite can exert pressure of up to 650 psi, enough to crush any resistance. What makes these lions special is not just their superior strength, but also their finesse in hunting strategy and protecting the pride. Males, being larger, play the role of guarding the pride and are ready to confront any challenges. Life can be similar, as we must face challenges not only with strength, but also with intelligence and finesse in every step we take. It is during the toughest times that we realize the value of teamwork, protecting one another and fighting for what matters most. Like those lions, sometimes we need to stand our ground. But we must also remember the importance of flexibility in strategy to achieve success. However, even these kings do not always win. In the darkness of the savannah, as silence envelops the land, the hyenas never stop watching. With their superior numbers, the packs of hyenas patiently wait for the right moment. They don't need to hide. They charge straight into battle like a storm. The sharp, chilling laughter and howls of the hyenas echo through the air, signaling that an attack is imminent. Although smaller than lions, the number of hyenas often exceeds that of a lion pride by 2 to 3 times. This gives them a significant strategic advantage, as they are not only hunters but also warriors with perfect tactics. In each encounter, hyenas use coordination to surround their prey, like true warriors in a battle. The attacks of hyenas, when they strike from multiple directions, achieve a success rate of up to 63% when stealing prey from lions. Nevertheless, hyenas are not in a hurry. They possess remarkable patience, waiting for lions to finish part of their meal or to strike when the opportunity arises. With each advance, hyenas display cold calculation, considering every move like strategic warriors. The solitary strength of a lion cannot easily overcome the intelligence and coordinated tactics of hyenas. The confrontation between them is not just an ordinary hunt. It is an eternal challenge of strength, strategy, and patience. The clash between these two species is not merely a typical hunt. It is an everlasting test of strength, strategy, and patience. The battle continues, where each side has its own advantages, and both relentlessly assert their power in this wild world. In the savannah, life and death are always intertwined, creating a never-ending struggle. If you find the intelligence and tactics of hyenas intriguing, don't forget to vote for number 3 to show your support. Continue exploring with Nature Moment to learn more about the relentless battle between these wild warriors, where every encounter is full of surprises. In the wild world of the savannah, every battle is not just a confrontation between two species, but a struggle for survival to maintain the balance of the ecosystem. Lions, with their superior strength, can weigh up to 3 times that of an adult hyena, but their power is not always enough to guarantee victory. Facing hyenas, who are intelligent warriors with excellent coordination, lions encounter a significant challenge. Hyenas do not fight alone. They operate as a united army, working together like a well-oiled machine. When hyenas outnumber lions 3 to 1, they are almost certain to win. According to a recent study, when the number of lions is sufficient, they can successfully defend their prey up to 65% of the time. However, even with perfect tactics, confrontations leave scars and valuable lessons in their memories. This battle affects not only lions and hyenas, but also regulates the entire ecosystem. Lions, as controllers of herbivore populations, help maintain the balance of the grassland. They hunt buffalo, zebras, and impalas, ensuring that these species do not become too numerous and harm the environment. However, when hyenas enter the fray, that balance is disrupted, and the ecosystem becomes more stressed than ever. As hyenas succeed in stealing a large portion of the lion's prey, the lions are forced to hunt more, creating significant pressure on herbivore populations, especially during the dry season. This not only intensifies competition, but also drives the process of evolution, where both lions and hyenas must adapt to survive. Lions must unite in larger prides, ranging from 10 to 15 individuals, to protect their prey from hyena attacks. However, this strategy comes at a cost, as larger prides require more food, and if the dry season extends, they face the risk of food shortages. Life is not always easy. Sometimes we must fight to maintain balance in our own lives, whether in our work or relationships. Just like wild animals, we also need unity and adaptability to face challenges. But we must also recognize that victory does not always come easily. It is in these battles that we learn the value of patience and understand that sometimes it is the difficulties that help us grow and become stronger. Hyenas, with their excellent group attack strategy, not only excel in numbers, but are also incredibly patient warriors. They do not rush. Instead, they wait for the right moment to strike at their opponent's weaknesses. A study in 2024 showed that when the number of hyenas exceeds 3 times that of lions, their success rate in stealing prey increases significantly. Hyenas are not just scavengers, they are also natural recyclers, utilizing every part of their prey and leaving nothing to waste. The conflict between lions and hyenas affects not only themselves, but also alters the behavior of other animal species in the area. Herbivores must change their strategies to avoid high-risk areas, seeking out safer locations. Moreover, even plants are affected by this conflict. Like warriors in life, hyenas not only know how to wait for opportunities, but also make the most of every situation to survive and thrive. Life is never easy, and sometimes survival requires us to be patient and to turn challenges into advantages. Ultimately, both hyenas and lions are powerful role models. Each species has its own way of fighting and surviving, but both are worthy of our admiration. There is a place on Earth where time seems to never stop flowing, where life and death intertwine in an endless whirlpool. This is the Mara ecosystem, spanning across 2 countries, Tanzania and Kenya, one of the most stunning wilderness areas in East Africa. It is not only a natural wonder, but also a grand stage for epic journeys, where millions of creatures connect to maintain a perfect balance. The Masai Mara ecosystem is not just a place of existence. It is an endless story of life, death, and rebirth, told through each rainy season and every footprint imprinted on the endless plains. Not only herbivores participate in this great migration, but predators are also lurking, waiting for their chance. Lions, with their perfect camouflage in the tall grass, target the weak and young as prey for their meals. Alongside them are hyenas, with their eerie laughter echoing across the savannah, always lurking, waiting for the moment to seize the prey. In that moment, the Masai Mara becomes a vast stage where every creature plays a crucial role in this relentless survival drama. As the sun rises over the expansive fields of the Masai Mara, the brilliant golden light illuminates every blade of grass, marking the beginning of a new day, where life and death continue to beckon. The entire savannah seems to transform into a battlefield, where lions and hyenas fiercely compete, struggling for control of the abundant resources that migration brings. Millions of antelope and zebras cross this land each year, turning the Masai Mara into the center of thrilling chases and fierce battles. As herds of antelope traverse the green pastures, they not only kick up clouds of dust, but also attract the attention of the two most fearsome predators of the savannah. Lions are masters of ambush, using the tall grass for camouflage and striking with overwhelming force. A fully grown male lion, weighing up to 420 pounds, can easily take down an antelope with a single, precise strike. However, hyenas rely not on strength, but on endurance and teamwork. With a strong heart that matches their small frame, hyenas can pursue prey for miles until they tire and collapse. Moreover, they use their numerical advantage and loud calls to create chaos within the antelope herd, isolating the weak or young and ruthlessly bringing them down. But the struggle for survival does not stop with the prides of lions and hyenas. In Masai Mara, there are also solitary lions, not belonging to any pride, constantly wandering in search of new territory or a group of females to dominate. The presence of these solitary lions not only increases chaos in the ecosystem, but also challenges the natural order established by existing prides. They not only struggle against hyenas, but also have to find ways to survive in a world already filled with competition and challenges. The story of survival in Masai Mara never ends, and each day, each battle brings new surprises. In the wild world of Masai Mara, lions are not only powerful warriors, but also guardians of the natural order. However, as young lions mature, they often attack established prides, overthrowing adult lions and killing cubs to assert their dominance. This behavior not only reduces the number of cubs, but also weakens the entire pride for an extended period. When a pride of lions is scattered, their ability to defend their territory significantly decreases, opening opportunities for hyenas to gain strength and control resources like food and water. As the number of lions declines, hyenas quickly fill this void, expanding their territory and dominating key hunting ground. A strong hyena pack with over 50 members can easily control hunting areas and even important water sources. Hyenas are not only skilled predators, but also experts at stealing prey from their rivals. However, when the lion pride is strong, with the presence of mature male lions, they can protect their kills. Each encounter between lions and hyenas leaves distinct marks on the savanna, with wounds and spoils that create indelible impression. The confrontation between lions and hyenas is not just a struggle between two predator species. It also has far-reaching effects on the stability of the entire Masai Mara ecosystem. As lion numbers decline, hyenas rapidly thrive, increasing pressure on smaller herbivores like Thompson's gazelles. Overpredation by hyenas can drastically reduce the populations of these species, affecting the regeneration capacity of vegetation. This not only impacts animals, but also directly affects plant life, as the decline of herbivores leads to changes in the food chain, influencing the growth of grasses. Furthermore, herds of antelope and zebras, following seasonal migration routes in Masai Mara, may alter their paths to avoid areas with high hyena densities. This has disrupted an ecological cycle that has existed for millions of years. Changes in the migration habits of these animals can cause significant upheaval in the entire ecosystem, breaking a cycle that has been in place for millions of years. The competition between lions and hyenas plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance of this land. However, when one species dominates for too long, the ecosystem can easily become unbalanced and may collapse rapidly. A study in 2024 indicated that an increase in hyena populations could reduce the number of small herbivores by up to 20% within 5 years. And this would not only affect animals, but also directly impact plants. The decline of herbivore species will lead to changes in the structure of the ecosystem, affecting all species living within it. The battle between predators not only determines who will dominate resources, but also impacts the survival of other species in the area. The struggle for survival in Masai Mara is a metaphor for life, where each species strives to rise, but must also consider its impact on everything around it. In these confrontations, there are not only winners and losers, but the entire ecosystem pays a price. Much like in life, where victory sometimes comes with immeasurable losses. We can also learn from nature that competition must always be paired with balance, and when we exceed our limits, we may unknowingly break ourselves. Imagine a world where time seems to stand still, where every creature plays a vital role in a perfect ecosystem. This is the Miombo forest of East Africa, where life and death intertwine in an endless dance. From Tanzania to Mozambique, these vast forests are not only magnificent natural landscapes, but also the heart of the East African ecosystem, where plant and animal species coexist in a complex and harmonious web. The towering Brahma trees reach heights of over 50 feet, their expansive canopies like giant umbrellas, shading the parched earth below, providing relief from the harsh sun. During the dry season, when the leaves turn a golden hue, the scenery resembles a vibrant painting illuminated by the tropical sun. No matter how arid the land may seem, this area is a true treasure trove of biodiversity. Every creature here contributes to maintaining the delicate balance of nature. Located in northern Tanzania, the Ngorongoro crater is a natural wonder, a place where life and death coexist side by side. Formed over 2 million years ago, this crater holds an isolated world teeming with richness and diversity. Spanning approximately 100 square miles, this area resembles a natural necklace, cradling life within it and creating a perfect ecosystem where all natural elements combine to form a vibrant and lively habitat. Viewed from above, the Ngorongoro crater looks like a massive oil painting crafted by nature itself. Endless grasslands stretch out, interspersed with forests along streams and lakes. At the center of the volcanic crater, Lake Magadi sparkles with salty water under the brilliant sun, becoming a refuge for thousands of flamingos, whose distinctive pink feathers add vibrant colors to this landscape. Large acacia trees with wide canopies act like natural umbrellas, sheltering countless creatures that come here seeking refuge. The Ngorongoro crater is not only home to thousands of animal species, but also one of the richest wildlife areas in the world. Over 25,000 large animals reside here, an impressive number given its small size. Herds of antelope and zebras traverse the lush green fields, moving in large waves like vibrant rivers in search of fertile pastures. These herds of antelope are not only a magnificent sight, but also play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. The sight of their footsteps, along with their droppings, enriches the soil, helping to sustain the fertility of this land. In addition to the antelope herds, majestic African buffalo, weighing up to 2,000 pounds, also gather in large groups. They stand like guardians of the fields, always ready to confront any threats. However, the richness of the Ngorongoro crater does not only attract herbivores. It is also an ideal habitat for the most powerful predators in Africa, such as lions, leopards, and hyenas. Every creature in the Ngorongoro crater plays an indispensable role, from the tiny antelope to the mighty buffalo and the fearsome predators. In the heart of one of the richest wilderness areas in Africa, life and death intertwine in an eternal dance. The area around the lakes is one of the highest density predator zones in all of Africa, Rico Pla said. In a voice rich and retired, his own home had to be Lance W. D. Trasson. In the forests along the lake shores, leopards hide among the branches, using their remarkable camouflage to ambush small prey. At the same time, cheetahs, with their incredible speed, dart like living arrows, chasing after agile antelopes. But in this vast land, it's not just leopards and cheetahs that reign. This is also home to the true rulers of the savannah, lion. The Ngorongoro crater, home to one of the largest lion populations in the world, is a place where life never ceases. With about 60 to 70 lions living in an area of just 100 square miles, life here is filled with fierce battles. Male lions, with their majestic dark manes, constantly fight to defend their territory, while the females take on the role of hunters, creating dramatic chases. However, lions are not the only dominators of this land. Hyenas, with their eerie laughter, lurk and wait for the opportunity to steal prey from others. In this struggle, lions do not always emerge victorious. Hyenas, with their strong pack tactics, are always ready to seize any opportunity. They closely monitor every hunt by the lions, and when the moment arises, they strike swiftly, snatching prey from their rivals. However, in the very heart of the Ngorongoro crater, this scene is not just a scramble for food, but a battle showcasing strength and power among the strongest predators in the savannah. When lions and hyenas confront each other, it's not just a fight for a meal. It's a struggle for survival in a challenging ecosystem. The Ngorongoro crater is neither a dense forest nor a barren desert. It is a vast dome where expansive grasslands, acacia forests, and seasonal lakes create a stunning paradise for wildlife. However, this abundance is also the source of intense conflict. Lions, with their tremendous strength and sharp ambush tactics, not only hunt, but also frequently steal prey from hyenas. This creates a vicious cycle of competition. Both predator species need to protect their food sources and maintain their power. What's particularly striking about the Ngorongoro crater is the dominance of lions in confrontations. A study has shown that lions can reclaim up to 71% of the prey that hyenas have caught. A pride of lions with strong males can easily drive away a large pack of hyenas, using their strength and dominance to maintain their position. The battle between lions and hyenas is not just a struggle for food. It is a fight for survival, much like in life, where we must constantly strive to hold our ground. In the wild, as in human society, power and competition are essential elements. But sometimes, the most important traits are adaptability and resilience. The Ngorongoro crater, much like life itself, is a place where only those who are persistent and know how to fight can survive. And that is what makes life both fascinating and challenging. However, hyenas stand out for their endurance and superior fighting tactics. They not only attack to take down their prey, but also pursue it until it is exhausted, using ambush tactics to separate the prey from the herd and bring it down. But when the hunt is over, even after a successful kill, hyenas do not easily escape the harsh realities of life. Regardless of whether they win or lose, the competition between lions and hyenas is always present, continuously driving the process of survival and evolution. Hyenas continue to fight in this struggle for survival, but the lion's superior strength remains a key factor in maintaining their dominance. The battle between these two species is never-ending, representing an eternal confrontation between endurance and strength, where every tactic and decision can change the outcome. In the survival struggle of the savannah, hyenas do not always find it easy to win. Although they are persistent and intelligent predators, when faced with danger, especially when confronting lions, they must change their tactics. When attacked, hyenas quickly form a circle around the prey or the weaker members of the pack to protect them and wait for assistance. The distinctive laughter of hyenas is not only a means of communication but also a psychological weapon, causing their enemies to feel confused and lose focus, while reinforcing the pack's spirit of unity. However, lions, the kings of the savannah, pose the greatest threat to hyenas. They account for 60–70% of adult hyenas killed. Each lion attack is swift and brutal, targeting hyenas that have been separated from the pack, striking at their weaknesses and eliminating them immediately. Clearly, the confrontation between lions and hyenas is not just a struggle for food, but an important factor in maintaining the stability of the ecosystem at the Ngorongoro crater. However, when a species becomes too powerful, like lions, they can disrupt the natural balance, forcing hyenas to change their hunting strategies or seek new territories. Life in the savannah is a continuous struggle where the existence of each species can alter the landscape of the entire ecosystem. If you find the battle between lions and hyenas fascinating, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you won't miss any exciting videos from nature. Moment. Stay tuned for more videos to explore the thrilling battles between wild warriors, where every confrontation is always dramatic and full of surprises. Heading south to Africa, where two opposing worlds meet, the Namib Desert and the savannah, the Namibian savannah unfolds a majestic and challenging landscape. Instead of the dense forests one might expect, this area is a vast, open land with sprawling grasslands, punctuated by towering camel thorn trees that rise like warriors amid the desert. These trees, which can reach heights of up to 65 feet, are the soul of this arid land, with root systems that extend down to 150 feet in search of every precious drop of water. During the dry season, despite their seemingly barren appearance, they remain resilient, providing shade and sustenance for countless animal species. Even when the rainy season does not arrive, seasonal rivers like the Hoanib and Kib still flow through this land, continuing to breathe life into the local ecosystem. The areas surrounding these rivers, though arid, become ideal spots for animals to forage and seek shelter. However, if you only look at this tranquil scene, you might easily overlook the harsh realities it contains. These lands are not only home to herbivores, but also to tenacious predators. Here, Namibian lions, known as desert lions, have a remarkable ability to adapt to the harsh environment. Unlike their counterparts in other regions, these lions can endure long periods without water. This adaptation not only makes them stronger, but also helps them maintain dominance in a challenging habitat. Meanwhile, hyenas, with their endurance and excellent coordination, are always a formidable threat in the struggle for survival. Life here is a continuous challenge for all creatures. But it also serves as a perfect example of the vibrancy and ever-changing nature of the wild. In the heart of the Namib Desert, where the scorching winds carry the breath of the desert mingled with the gentle scent of the grasslands, Etosha National Park emerges as a rare gem of untamed nature. Covering an area of over 8,500 square miles, Etosha is not just a reserve. It is a miniature world where diverse ecosystems come together to create a perfect symphony of nature. This is a land of striking contrasts, where aridity meets abundance, and every creature must fight daily to survive. The centerpiece of Etosha is the Etosha Pan, a vast salt pan that stretches over 1,900 square miles. During the dry season, this depression reflects the blazing sunlight, resembling a giant mirror in the desert. However, when the rainy season arrives, Etosha Pan transforms into a large lake where thousands of flamingos gather, their vibrant pink feathers illuminating the sky. This miraculous transformation makes Etosha Pan a symbol of remarkable adaptation to challenges, where nature is reborn in an endless cycle. Surrounding Etosha Pan are expansive grasslands and bushy areas, home to Namibia's savanna ecosystem. The Mopani forests, with their butterfly-shaped leaves, not only provide essential food for elephants, but also serve as valuable shelter from the scorching sun. In other areas, majestic leadwood trees, with wood as hard as steel, stand strong for centuries, witnessing the resilience of this land. Etosha is not only home to countless species of wildlife, but also a vibrant natural stage where each species contributes to the perfect ecological picture. Etosha is like life itself, where every challenge brings new opportunities for survival and rebirth, as long as we can adapt and remain resilient. Like the sturdy leadwood trees, we too can stand firm through challenges, witnessing and enjoying the beauty of life, no matter how difficult it may be. The contrast between aridity and lush life in Etosha reminds us that within every hardship lies an opportunity, and in every difficult moment we can find rebirth and hope. On the vast grasslands, herds of zebras move like flowing rivers, with thousands of individuals creating constantly shifting patterns. Each step they take disrupts the ground, helping to disperse grass seeds, while their dung enriches the soil with valuable nutrients. The springboks, capable of jumping up to 13 feet, resemble nature's skilled dancers, putting on a spectacular display and providing an opportunity to escape from predators. But nothing is more impressive than the presence of African elephants, the giants of Etosha. These elephants move through the Mopani forests, breaking branches and creating new pathways, like the silent architects of nature. With their enormous size, these elephants are not only powerful creatures, but also agents of change in the landscape. Elephants, with their ability to move and alter their environment, not only affect other species, but also play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of nature. With around 2,500 elephants, Etosha is one of the places with the largest elephant populations in southern Africa, becoming an ideal sanctuary for the giants of the savannah. These large herds of elephants not only sustain their own lives, but also provide a food source for the top predators of the savannah, lions. The lion, with its majestic black mane, hunts silently under the cover of night, while around 350 to 400 lions roam the grasslands of Etosha. This area has the highest density of lions in the world, and each roar echoes across the savannah, asserting their power and dominance. Etosha is not a place for the faint-hearted. With an average annual rainfall of only about 15 inches, this is a land of extremes. Herds of springbok and oryx traverse the grasslands in search of water, but their lives are constantly threatened by two notorious predators. Lions, with their superior strength and excellent ambush tactics, can easily take down large prey such as buffalo or zebras with just a few precise strikes. However, a lion's strategy goes beyond just hunting. In a harsh environment like Etosha, where food is a precious resource, lions do not hesitate to steal prey from hyenas to maintain their power, regardless of the cost. Hyenas, while not as powerful as lions, are masters of persistence and group tactics. A large pack of hyenas, consisting of dozens of individuals, can surround and exhaust their prey before launching a decisive attack. With their numerical advantage, sharp teeth and aggressive nature, hyenas can quickly take down large prey. However, after each successful hunt, they still face a constant threat from lion prides, who not only hunt, but also steal the hyena's spoils. Life in Etosha is like a lesson in strength and perseverance, where not only physical power, but also strategy and patience determine who will emerge victorious. In this world, as in life, power comes not just from seizing, but also from the ability to hold on to what we have achieved, no matter the challenges. We are much like the hyenas and lions, always facing relentless struggles. But it is through these battles that we can find our identity and place. At Etosha, precious water holes like Okal, Koheo, and Halali are not only places where animals quench their thirst, but also battlegrounds where fierce confrontations between lions and hyenas take place. These struggles occur frequently, especially at dusk and during the night, when both predator species are most active. The relationship between lions and hyenas at Etosha is not just a competition for food, but also a crucial part of maintaining the ecological balance of the area. If one species becomes too dominant, the ecosystem will become unbalanced. When the number of hyenas decreases, they cannot fulfill their important role of scavenging carcasses, which can lead to the spread of disease among the wildlife population. Without hyenas, the emergence of infectious diseases in wildlife increases, affecting the health and sustainability of the Etosha ecosystem. The competition between lions and hyenas at Etosha is not only a struggle for food, but also has far-reaching implications for the stability of the regional ecosystem. Changes in the population of one species can create significant fluctuations, impacting the health and sustainability of the entire wildlife population. This battle, though brutal, is an inseparable part of the natural survival cycle that nature has created. The relationship between these predators will continue to evolve, affecting every creature in the area and maintaining the fragile balance of Etosha. When the rainy season arrives, the savanna undergoes a miraculous transformation. The dry rivers suddenly come back to life, creating temporary lakes that attract thousands of antelope and zebras seeking refreshment. The grasslands burst with life, with lush vegetation and acacia trees blooming profusely, adorning the landscape with vibrant yellow hues. This change not only enhances the scenery, but also completely alters the local hunting dynamics. The tall grass obscures visibility, creating a lush green maze that makes hunting more challenging than ever. For lions, the tall grass provides perfect camouflage, allowing them to approach their prey undetected. However, this also has its drawbacks, as they must travel longer distances and expend more energy to get close to their targets. For hyenas, the wet and slippery grasslands do not diminish their endurance. Nevertheless, hunting becomes more difficult as they face these adverse conditions, requiring excellent teamwork and more energy to overcome the challenges. Hyenas are extremely intelligent predators that work closely together. Each member of the pack has a specific role during the hunt. Strong and experienced hyenas take the lead, directly attacking the prey to reduce its stamina, while others surround and exhaust it. This perfect coordination not only enhances the group's strength, but also minimizes risks for each individual in the pack. When working as a team, hyenas can increase their success rate by up to 25%. However, the strength of hyenas comes not only from their hunting strategies, but also from their social structure. The relationships within hyena society are based on a matriarchal system, with females dominating and leading the pack. In each pack, females play a decisive role, not only in hunting, but also in defending territory and leading battles against other predators, particularly lions. Larger female hyenas, averaging 150 pounds and with higher testosterone levels, naturally become the leaders. They have priority access to food and protect the young, ensuring the survival of the next generation. In the harsh environment of the savanna, maintaining this social structure is crucial for the stability of the pack. However, the rainy season poses a challenging time for young hyenas. Heavy rains and cold temperatures can put them at risk if they do not receive adequate care from the females in the pack. It is the female hyenas that take on the role of protecting and nurturing the young, ensuring the survival of the entire pack in the harshest conditions. This social model not only maintains order within the pack, but also ensures that the next generation will continue this challenging struggle for survival. The fight for survival in the savanna is not only a struggle between species, but also an internal struggle within each group, each pack, between individual strength and group unity. In the harsh life of the savanna, cooperation within hyena society is vital. Female hyenas not only care for their own offspring, but also protect the young of other pack members, creating a strong support network. This system helps reduce mortality rates, especially in harsh weather conditions. During the rainy season, when vegetation grows up to 5 feet tall and the ground becomes slippery, cooperation among pack members becomes extremely important. Hyena group hunts are not just ordinary chases. They are sophisticated tactics that are carefully calculated. Each member of the pack has a clear role. The strong and experienced ones lead, applying pressure on the prey, while the smaller ones surround and prevent the prey from escaping. The hunting strategy of hyenas is truly a tightly coordinated system, where each member works together to enhance the strength of the group and minimize risks for individuals. One of the hyena's greatest weapons is its endurance. While lions rely on speed and strength to take down prey in a powerful strike, hyenas persistently chase their prey, sometimes extending the pursuit up to 3-5 miles. This is not easy for other predators, but hyenas, with their superior stamina, can continue the chase until the prey is exhausted. Furthermore, with sharp teeth and a powerful bite force of up to 100 psi, they can quickly dispatch prey with just a few precise bites to vulnerable areas like tendons or the neck. When working as a team, hyenas can increase their hunting success rate by up to 25%, especially during the rainy season, when prey becomes weaker and more vulnerable to attacks. Antelopes, zebras, and other animals also struggle to navigate slippery terrain, making them easy targets for hyenas. Even carcasses swept away by floods become a rich food source for hyenas, helping them maintain energy for future hunts. Hyenas have a unique advantage that few predators possess: an extremely keen sense of smell, allowing them to detect the scent of carcasses from up to 3 miles away. This not only helps hyenas find food, but also creates a significant advantage in securing resources for the entire pack. They are not just simple predators. They are patient and intelligent hunters, always knowing how to seize every opportunity. In a competitive world like the savannah, hyenas have proven that endurance and cooperation are the keys to survival. The struggle between hyenas and lions is not just a battle for food, but also a contest of power, patience, and strategy. Surely, every step taken by hyenas will continue to be a remarkable display of perseverance in this wild world.